Hey everybody, Moo here. The November leaks have been released, and as always, we got to give a massive shout out to Tsum Tsum and Maris for doing all the work, all the heavy lifting, the data mining, and providing us with the fruits of their labor in visual form, which is massively beneficial, especially to those of you on limited budgets. Because obviously now you can pick and choose the Tsum Tsum you're interested in, target them, and hopefully get as many copies as you possibly can. So again, massive shout out to those guys. And it's a single player game. If I could give you guys all the Tsum Tsum in the game at SL6 so you can have as much fun as you possibly can, I would. And on that note, I get thousands of questions about this particular thing on a daily basis. I wake up, I go to the mail, someone's there waiting for me. I go to the grocery store, someone's there waiting for me. I go to work, someone's already sitting in my chair wondering how you get as many coin and hearts as I have. And the answer to that is heart trading. Now, the reason I generally don't talk about this is because there's two methods of doing it, and one of them most likely is against the terms of service of the game. So the clean way of doing it, as intended per the game developer, is to manually trade hearts with the people on your list, which means you manually tap the send and receive button of hearts either in your inbox or directly on your friend's list. And that's how you do it. It's not bad, but it's not even close to being as efficient to the other way of heart trading, which is the automatic way of doing it, which means you have a third-party application which sends and receives heart on your behalf 24 hours a day, which generally means you're going to have a ridiculous amount of coin and hearts that you will never be able to spend because no one can play this game 24/7 for an entire lifetime. So that is why I generally don't talk about it, because, okay, here's the thing. Most people understand that when you play with fire, sometimes it's very, very possible that you will get burnt. And because they understand this thing, they are more than capable of dealing with the consequences of what happens if they in fact end up getting burnt, which in this case means losing their ability to play the game. Now, other people cannot make this connection because I don't know why. But anyways, if you play with fire, you will get burnt. So if you break the terms of service of a game and you get burnt, well, I don't want to take responsibility for that. I can only take responsibility for my actions, and because of the way YouTube works, generally I try to avoid talking about this, but all of this information is readily available on Reddit, so go check it out if this is something you're interested in partaking. And while you are there, make sure to jump on the November Leaks page and thank Tsum Tsum and Maris for all the awesome work that they do for us every single month. So, okay, that was kind of a weird rant, but anyways, I do actually get asked this every single day without fail. So I figured, you know what, I should probably mention it one more time, even though I actually have a video dedicated to this and I've answered this, I don't know, about 10,000 times, like physically typing the answer in comments. So anyways, what we're getting is WreckIt Ralph in November, which is fantastic because I don't believe I actually have him on the Japanese servers, and I'm not even sure if he's actually an international server exclusive, but regardless, he is a brand new Tsum Tsum for me. He happens to be a vertical clearer, which is very exciting because if his clearing range actually goes above the screen, you guys already know the vertical clearers have all kinds of different mechanics you can abuse to get even more coin out of their gameplay. You can use gyro to kind of tilt the Tsum Tsum towards the middle of the screen and then pop his skill, so he's hitting for actually substantially more than he otherwise would. And just a regular gameplay where you're popping magic bubbles at the bottom of the screen or making a few chains and kind of resetting the screen a little bit. So he's not only hitting what's on screen, but he's also able to hit what's spawning off screen. Again, he's going to be able to hit for far more Tsum Tsum and therefore earn you a lot more coin and score as a result. But of course, all that remains to be seen because I've never played him and I'm very much looking forward to checking him out. We're also getting the Winter Princesses. Of the three, I am most interested in Cinderella. I have videos on all three of them from the Japanese server, so all the gameplay videos for them are already on my channel. You just kind of have to sift through the 1,000 videos that I have on this game and check it out if you're interested. If not, I will be doing the gameplay videos for the international servers as always. And the thing I like about Cinderella is kind of, well, it's not fair to say that it's a different take on the original skill, because the original skill is still the most powerful as far as the score is concerned. Your ability to make 9 to 12 chains repeatedly across the screen, the bottom of the screen, you guys know all about that. Well, this Cinderella, a slipper essentially appears on screen, and you can direct it in the direction you want it to go, and then it draws a line through the Tsum Tsum. And again, it's kind of similar, like you can get time bubbles, you can kind of play her in a similar way. And while the original Cinderella, again, is much more powerful, I do like that you can target the skill where you want it to go. I very, very much like Tsum Tsum, like her, you know, Lightning McQueen, Woody, all those Tsum Tsum are generally at the top of my favorite list, so I'm very much looking forward to playing her again. Of course, we are also going to be getting the limited edition Mickeys, as you can see in the middle of the screen right now. They're going to be coming in a capsule, so Parade Mickey is going to be in the select boxes, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But the Mickeys are very, very powerful. Conductor Mickey, Fantasmic Mickey, and Sorcerer Mickey are some of the best in the game at what they do. And Pirate Mickey and Musketeer Mickey, they're kind of like mid-range, slightly above average, but you can't really go wrong with any of them. And of course, if you do clean out the capsule, you're going to be presented with a skill ticket, which is very, very useful since, again, as always, as you guys all know this already, you can target those skill tickets and get a level towards any Tsum Tsum of your choice. Oh my God, all this talking. I don't know how some people can talk for like 20 minutes and not take a break. Just one second. Just got to get some Pepsi here. All right, so the select boxes. The select boxes are also going to have a good lineup. Surprise else on this one. Birthday Anna, Little Oyster is also pretty good because you don't need any boosters to get a tremendous amount of coin from him. And of course, in the other box, we're going to have Peter Pan, and we're going to have Parade Mickey, Parade Tinker Bell, Genie, and Cinderella. So the Parade Tsum Tsum are also very, very useful because they instantly get you back into fever time the moment you press that skill button. So at SL6, that might not be such a big deal because generally the abilities hit for a lot at SL6 anyways, and you're going to be able to get back into fever time without issue. But when you're at SL1 to 3, that's not generally the case, and having a Tsum Tsum that's going to be able to get you back into fever time right away is going to make them far more efficient at the lower skill levels, where you're going to be able to get more coin as a result because you're going to have more time on your clock. On top of that, they're extremely useful for events, especially and obviously those missions where you need to enter fever time multiple times in a game. That way you don't have to spend, you know, more than 1 heart on each mission. Especially if you're not heart trading, then hearts are actually a currency for you that matters. So very, very good Tsum Tsum. Again, if you can get some of the Mickeys, Steamboat Minnie and Steamboat Mickey are also very, very good. Generally, the quality in both the capsules and the select boxes is relatively good this time around, so you can't really go wrong with either. The premium boxes are, of course, going to have the princesses, WreckIt Ralph, and we're probably going to get Idle Chip and Idle Dale. I'm not 100% sure about this one. Those ones are not very good. It's kind of like the only drawback, but if they do split them up so that they don't mix in with the princesses, you can kind of target the princesses and maybe get like 1 copy of the others just to kind of complete your collection. But again, they're not very good. They're pretty cool. They look kind of blingy, kind of like Parade Mickey. But that's kind of where the coolness factor wears off for them. As you can see, the Ruby sales, everything is right where my hand is here in the bottom left, well, sort of middle part of the screen. And again, the capsules, the special boxes, everything is there as well. And as far as the event itself goes, it's going to be the Disney Star Theater. And guess what? It's basically no different from any other event we've ever done. There's going to be missions, you're going to have to pop bubbles, you're going to have to make chains, you're going to have to enter fever time, you're going to have to clear a bunch of Mitsum. And as your reward, you're going to get a pin, you're going to get skill tickets, you're going to get premium tickets, and all the usual stuff. So that is going to be it for November, guys. Pretty good lineup. Again, I am very excited for December because presumably I'm going to be getting a holiday jack to complete my collection, and that is really what I'm after for the remainder of 2018. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this really long video. Oh my god, it's over 10 minutes now. I appreciate your time. I wish you all the best in November. Do stay tuned. We will be doing all the gameplay videos as always. And as always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll see you guys next time.